Hello, this is KJ4MFW, also known as Scott or Hambone if you work with me. Anyway, I'm sharing this video with you. It is a summary and highlights from my very first POTA activation from Harry S. Truman State Park in Warsaw, Missouri. And the thing that's special about this POTA activation, other than it was my first, is that it was part of a camping trip where we stayed at the park. So here is POTA activation number 1 from KJ4MFW. One nice thing about this park is that it's just over 45 minutes from my house. So after a short drive, going over a bridge, we arrived at the park. Our little disco sport held almost everything we needed for the entire trip, including Rocco, who was on his very first camping trip. Camping can be so much fun when you have friends or family around. We enjoyed campfires, fishing, cooking outdoors, and just being outside for 4 straight days. And, just like it should, each morning started with a fresh cup of coffee. And then I did some POTA. I used my ICOM 7100 and a G5RV Junior antenna. I was portable, so I hooked up the battery using a Bioenno terminal, which had Anderson power poles on the other end. This made for easy connection to the radio. FYI, that's just a sticker. I don't think QRZ sells batteries. I was very happy to be able to make QSOs with my 2 best radio buddies who live in Alabama. Here's a portion of our QSOs. KJ4MFW, calling CQ, calling CQ, calling CQ. Parks on the air, park number 1762, calling CQ and listening. But for the recap, this is KJ4MFW, activating Truman State Park in Warsaw, Missouri, park number K-1762. And I'm on the air with AI4QT, my good buddy in Alabama. All right, Will, one more quick last one if you don't mind.
Roger. Yeah, I'll let you go there, but have fun, and hopefully we can tag up again sometime in the spring, if not sooner. So anyway, have a great evening there. And by the way, did Max make it with you?
Max and Isabel made it, although I'm the solo radio operator, it seems, so that's fine with me. I just wanted to have a good time outdoors, and that's exactly what we're doing here. And they're having fun. We just cooked out on a Coleman stove, and I'm back on the radio until it gets a little dark.
Okay. All right, Scott, I'll let you all go, but have a fun evening, and great to make contact with you. 73 AI4QT clear with KJ4MFW, and there's the buzzer for me to go in to eat. Perfect timing. 73, Scott.
7-3s, Will. Thanks for making the effort. KJ4MFW, QRZ.
It's Kilo 3 Fox Radio Kilo. Well, you sound really good, Scott. Nice and clear. I've been watching football the last couple hours. Well, an hour, 2 maybe. Did all kinds of other projects today. But I think I'm jealous. It sounds like it would be more fun to be up there in the park.
Oh, it's a blast, I tell you. We had so much fun doing those national parks on the air things. So this is a great time as well, and it's basically the same thing, just a different park. Fred, I was going to ask you, this afternoon I was speaking with a station in Iowa along the Mississippi River. If you communicate that with Will, AI4QT, as to whether he might consider that for a future, not field day effort.
Yeah, I'll ask him. I'd love to go to Iowa. That's a state I've been to once very briefly, and I'd like to visit again.
Well, the thing I forgot about is that the Mississippi River runs along it. So when he brought that up, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that. You know, we talked about doing an event from the Mississippi River. Maybe we could get a houseboat cabin or something. I'm all for camping, as you know, so I don't mind that either.
I like that idea of a houseboat cabin. That sounds pretty cool.
KJ4 MFW for Parks on the Air, park number 1762. Speaking with K3FRK, Fred in Alabama, and we've had a longer conversation than most QSOs because we're old buddies. And you're 5'9" into Missouri State Park, Truman State Park in Warsaw, Missouri. QSL?
QSL, I copy the 5-9. I've got you 59 in Huntsville, Alabama. And thank you very much, Mr. Scott.
All right, thanks very much, Fred. You go join your wings. If you can text me or email me the Michigan score, that'd be great. But I'm going to go ahead and say 73s and QRZ. Okay, everything's packed up. Fun time. Love camping. Love radio. You guys have any questions? You can email me at kj4mfw@gmail.com. or you can post comments and I'll get to them. But I had a great time, made a successful activation of the park, which was important to me, and probably more important, had a wonderful time camping with my wife and my son. So I guess it's time to say goodbye and thank you for watching, and I'll be watching you as well. I love watching ham radio YouTube videos, so keep posting them. And I'll try to get some done too. But thanks very much. Be well.